In the shadow of the Great Pyramids, hidden deep within the sands of Egypt's rich history, lies a name that resonates with mystery and brilliance: Imhotep. But who was this man? Was he merely a physician, a sage, or something more? His story isn't just an ancient tale, it's a profound journey of human achievement and spiritual awakening that has transcended time. Thousands of years ago, the world was a very different place. But amidst the harsh desert winds and uncharted realms of the unknown, Imhotep was a figure whose genius would shine through the ages. As the architect of the Step Pyramid of Djoser, Imhotep didn't just design a structure. He created a monument that would change the course of architectural history, a colossal leap forward, challenging everything that came before. But his talents weren't confined to stone and mortar. He was a polymath whose brilliance spanned fields we still study today. In an era long before modern medicine, Imhotep was a revolutionary physician, making groundbreaking advancements in health and healing that continue to influence medical practices. But the enigma of Imhotep doesn't stop there. His name was eventually deified, becoming a god of wisdom and healing, worshipped for his intellect and foresight. He was the very embodiment of human potential, showing that knowledge, when properly harnessed, has the power to shape the future. So, what made Imhotep stand apart from others of his time? How did one man, though revered, become so influential that his very name became synonymous with enlightenment? To truly understand Imhotep's impact, we must step back in time and view his world through the eyes of someone seeking answers to life's deepest questions. Imhotep was not just an architect or a doctor. He was a visionary, a scholar whose mind transcended the boundaries of his era. In an age when many believed in magic and divine intervention, Imhotep's wisdom was rooted in observation, logic, and a relentless curiosity about the natural world. He was one of the first to promote the idea that diseases had natural causes, far removed from the myths and superstitions of the time. He understood the body not as something divine and untouchable, but as a complex mechanical system that could be studied, understood, and healed. What made Imhotep's medical contributions even more profound was his holistic approach. He wasn't just concerned with treating symptoms. He sought to understand the root cause of illness, healing not just the body but the mind and soul. In a world filled with fear and ignorance surrounding illness, Imhotep became a beacon of hope, showing that knowledge could defeat suffering and that through learning, mankind could take control of their fate. It's easy to see how Imhotep's work in medicine and architecture would have earned him the title of the God of Wisdom. After all, the buildings he designed stood as monuments to human ingenuity, and the healing practices he pioneered saved countless lives. But there's another side to Imhotep's legacy: his deep spiritual understanding of the universe. He wasn't just a man of science, he was a seeker of truth. His wisdom went beyond the physical world, exploring the deeper mysteries of existence. What's fascinating about Imhotep's influence is that his legacy wasn't confined to his time. As centuries passed, his teachings continued to inspire and shape civilizations, crossing borders and cultures. From the ancient Greeks, who saw him as a divine healer, to the Romans who revered him as a sage, Imhotep's wisdom spread far and wide. In the halls of libraries and temples, scholars and mystics alike sought to understand his profound knowledge. In fact, Imhotep's influence reached such monumental heights that centuries after his death, the Egyptians deified him. They built temples in his honor and prayed for his guidance. By this point, Imhotep had transformed from a historical figure into a god, a symbol of ultimate wisdom, knowledge, and divine healing. But even today, centuries after the fall of Egypt's ancient empire, his name remains etched in history. He stands as a reminder that one individual, through sheer intellect, can change the world. Imhotep's contributions weren't just technical, they were philosophical. He believed in the power of learning, in the limitless potential of human understanding. His approach to knowledge was not bound by tradition or convention. He sought to push beyond the known, to expand the boundaries of what was possible. And in doing so, he laid the foundation for future generations to continue building on his work. The true power of Imhotep's legacy lies not just in the structures he designed or the medical practices he pioneered, but in the way his ideas shaped the course of human thought. His philosophy has lived on through the ages, inspiring countless generations of thinkers, scientists, and philosophers to look beyond the surface, to search for deeper truths, and to believe in the infinite possibilities of human potential. As we look to the future, Imhotep's story reminds us that greatness isn't limited to the mighty or the powerful. It can be found in the minds of those who dare to question, to explore, and to envision a world beyond the constraints of the present. Imhotep's work was never just about building structures or healing bodies. It was about building a foundation for humanity to grow, to evolve, and to reach for the stars. His story is a timeless one, a reminder that, through wisdom and perseverance, we too can leave behind a legacy that lasts through the ages. The world of Imhotep is still alive today, not just in the ruins of his architecture or the pages of ancient texts, but in the hearts and minds of those who continue to seek knowledge, challenge the unknown, and aspire to reach the heights of human achievement.